which helps guide what job optimizations we have and would like to make. At risk of extending a nautical metaphor too far, we might think of the 21st century anchor as a sea anchor or drogue. In this context, the anchor allows for direction and stability without stopping movement. What we need is a sea anchor or drogue to keep from being broadsided by a new trend, a merger, or a reduction in force. And we can only hope the sea anchor provides us some stability to keep us from crashing into the rocks on shore, such as a bad career choice or a toxic work environment. In our work lives, strong tailwinds may be just as hard to manage as strong headwinds. In either direction, the metaphorical sea anchor or drogue offers comfort and stability while allowing us to steer and optimize our course. Going forward, career anchors should be thought of as leanings or preferences that will steady us and may change over time. There is nothing cast iron or buried deep about them. They provide stability in tumult and motivation in uncertainty. They do not stop us from exploring, experimenting, and weathering the storm. Modernizing the original research. The pattern of decisions made at key junctures in our past work and life situations helps us understand our anchors. This was the point when Career Anchors was first published. All editions of Career Anchors are informed by the original research conducted with a panel of mid-career participants. This research was a longitudinal study over 30 years. Looking back in time, this panel of 20th century participants presented pretty clear evidence of professional optimization around a central bias among 8 dimensions. The reason we are resetting now is not that we are abandoning that research at that time, but that so much has changed in the job market 2 decades into the 21st century. We see more volatility. For example, 5 jobs in 3 years is not an uncommon pattern for 20-somethings. We see more uncertainty. For example, employment at will provides infinite freedom to leave or be terminated as a normal course of business. We see more complexity. For example, dual career, multiple job households are the norm, not the anomaly. We see more ambiguity. For example, work norms around dress and decorum vary as wildly as do expectations of when and where to get the work done. 9 to 5 is so last century. And lastly, we see more anxiety about integrating life and work as a function of the aforementioned changes, profoundly increased by working from home, COVID-19 lockdowns, and exhausting video conferencing as the best we can do to convene and collaborate while working. A new visual, the spider web. In the chapters that follow, we will revisit the 8 anchors and adapt our definitions of them to reflect the work and life changes we see and feel today. Similarly, we will suggest a new metaphor that allows the 8 leanings or factors to be traded off each other to be seen in their dynamic context in relation to each other. This new metaphor is the spider web. 8 dimensions on the spider web or radar chart provide for a visualization of the importance of certain anchors relative to less important anchors. A visible comparison among the 8 anchors is now possible and is detailed and illustrated further on in this edition. We think this visualization fits better in our VUCA world. There is no right answer, nor is there one singular answer. This book is intended to provide insight and self-awareness. It will be up to you to come up with your answers. And even that might be too much to expect. What we do know is that this book will help you tackle tough work-life decisions because you will have an image, a visual, of what is more and what is less important. Peter Schein, John Van Manen, and Ed Schein, Summer 2022. Introduction. Plan for this book. Dr. Seuss. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself.